All right, joining us to discuss more on the rice production initiative of the Ogun State government is Mr. Tosin Ademuyiwa, who is a special assistant to Governor Bikula Amosu on agriculture. Thank you for joining us on the program News Across Nigeria.
Thank you for inviting me.
All right, let's quickly find out, about Mitros rice production. Tell us, how was it conceived? Let's start with that.
It started like 6 years ago when the governor called all of us and said, look, we should add to this value that rice is becoming in Nigeria. And because Ogun State is also one of the states that has this special rice that is called the Ofada rice, that is from Obafemi Awodiyi local government, which a lot of people don't know. Yes, we wanted to make that brand a nationwide brand. And we started with needs assessment, identifying the local government that produces rice. And we found out that from the agri production survey that was done, out of the 96 local government that produces rice in 18 states of Nigeria, Ogun State has 9 local government that also produces rice. And that wasn't on the national map. So what do we do? From the needs assessment that we did, we realized majorly one of the problems the farmer have is processing. The facilities we saw were facilities of the 1960s, 1970s, weighing and all of that. So the government said, yes, let's do our own homegrown rice to make it a national brand. So we started first with a pilot planting. We called farmers together. We did outgrower schemes. And when we did the production, processing also became a problem. I said, then we'll have to go the whole haul. And that brought about the establishment of the Mitros Rice Factory. Today, we have 2 producing factories, 8 ton each of them, one in Ashero. There's another one in Shawojo in Yewa North that also has a 4 ton per hour producing capacity. And we've just completed another one in conjunction with the National Center for Agric Mechanization and Alpha Blanche Rice Mill in Aton in Ijebu Northeast.
Okay. All right, let me look because we really want to have so much to talk about. Now, we've talked about the production. I mean, the state government intends to expand production of rice.
That's right.
So how does it intend to do going about this?
Well, now, what we're doing now is to intensify our efforts in producing rice so that our rice producing capacity will become a complete rice value chain across the board. Today, farmers now know that even when you produce rice, you can come to our factory to come and do what we call toll milling. Because one of the problems we have is this stone shaft and all of that in local rice production, which is not making it, attractive to local. But if you compare what we produce to what comes from foreign countries, stored rice of over 7-10 years, what we have today has some of the best nutrients, some of the best taste, some of the best value.
And how do you intend to make sure that the importation of this locally made rice is?
Well, if from the capacity we have, we intend to increase the capacity. A lot of people have gone out of rice production because a lot of them because it's not easy. If you go through the agronomic practices of the rice production, no support. But with what we have done now, putting farmers together, we took care of improved seeds that we gave to farmers, fertilizer application. We helped them with extension. And what we did this season was also include mechanization in harvesting. So we took away a lot of the drudgery in labor for the farmers, and especially the 30% in the southwestern part of Nigeria, in our agroecological zone, bird caring takes off 30% of your production cost compared to those in the north, where you have expanse of land, Sahel, Savannah, and all of that. But because of our own agroeconomic, some of the conditions are a bit different. So this year, when we choose mechanized farming, a lot of farmers are beginning to come back to embrace agriculture. And if more coming from what we have done so far, in the southwest, Ogun State will be a place to be.
And finally, how many bags of rice do you target
for
production in a month? Give us a figure.
What we do now from the 8 ton, 8 ton per hour gives you 160 bags of 50 kg, 60 bags per hour. If you multiply the 8 hours, multiply with the 8 hours production capacity we have, the 8 tons per hour rice mill that we have now produces 1,280 bags of 50 kg rice.
That's
daily.
In a month?
Daily.
In a day? Okay.
Daily, yes.
All right.
By the time we add the 2 tons that we're doing in Ijebu Northeast now, we're going to jack that up again.
Well, let's hope that that will definitely be sustained. Mr. Tosin Ademoyiwa, Special Assistant to Governor Bukula Amosun on Agriculture. Thank you for spending time with us.
Thank you for
on
having
the program
me.
News Across Nigeria.
Thank
Appreciate
you
your thoughts.
Thank you.